the game with the twisted knee in it. Packers-Lions, one of the oldest rivalries in football in the NFC Norris division. And Brett Favre sacked by Tracy Scroggins. It's a fumble, and Luther Ellis picks it up. It'll be one of those days in the Silverdome for Favre. Leads to a Jason Hanson field goal. First quarter Lions, Charlie Batch. Johnny's Mort, that's pretty. Touchdown Detroit, 42 yards, 10-0, Lions at home. The score 10-3 in the second. Josh Bidwell can't handle the snap. Brock Olivo gets a piece of the ball. A 9-yard punt because of the tip. And so Detroit wants to really put it right to the Packers after the turnover, if you will. Bats to James Stewart. Wonderful life, 17-3 Detroit. Then more Detroit defense. Favre. Picked off by Lamar Campbell. He could go all the way. 42 yards, 24-3.
Yeah, and then we'll take a look at the line play from the defensive line. And let's remember, this is one of the better defensive lines in football. Here you're going to see Luther Ellis matched up against guard Marco Rivera. And just look at the push that he gets up the middle of the field. And both of their tackles have the ability to do that. Then watch the top of the screen. You're going to see Tracy Scroggins against Mike Wall. Coming around the corner, gets a chance to knock the ball out before Brett Favre can get rid of it. Then bottom of the screen, you're going to see Robert Porsche. And Robert Porsche, another guy who has the ability with the speed to get around the corner. So they get the push up the middle. They get the speed on the outside. They're a dynamic front four.
Bobby Ross says, let's put this away. It's 24-9. And when Batch hits Herman Moore on a pretty post, it's 31-9 Detroit. And you hear the Lambeau Leap. That's the Silverdome Spring. But now Detroit has scored to make it 31-17. And here's a screen from Favre for the fullback, William Henderson. It's a nice job of bullying his way into the end zone. Guess what? 31-24. And Green Bay has the ball. But Terry Fair picks off the overthrow. But then Green Bay has the ball down 7. Picked up by Kurt Schultz. He knows something. His 6th interception of the season. Get down, Kurt. Get it. There you go. And the Packers beat or lose in Detroit by the count of 31-24. The only win in the regular season the Packers have had in this building the last 8 years was the year they won the Super Bowl in '96. Favre, 3 picks, 2 fumbles. Forget the 293 and the 2 touchdowns. He turned it over 5 times himself. Rough time for the 3-time MVP.
It's not where we wanted to be. It's not where we expected to be, but that's the way it is. And as I told the guys last week in the huddle, I said, hey, we were down 24-3. We can give up, make it worse than it is, or we can keep fighting and make something out of it. That's the way you have to approach this season. You know, I've been at the top, I've been at the bottom, I've been in the middle. You know, and obviously the top's a lot more fun, but we'll find out what kind of team we're made of.